All right, peace, family, peace. This is your brother Yosef, and I'm back with another video. And as you guys can see, some of you guys may see this on New Life Tools, but um, this was first uploaded on my New Life Tools Forever channel. New Life Tools Forever. Okay, that's the second channel I have as a backup because I keep getting strikes against my channel out of nowhere. I got all these strikes and violations out of nowhere all of a sudden. So I got one strike, and then like 2 days later they gave me another strike. You know what I mean? And all these violations came with it, right? So they're trying to. I think my channel may get shut down for some of the things I've said in the past. Um, so they're trying to erase. You know, I have backups, but they're trying to erase a lot of my videos that was very informational. You know, and saying that I was you know, saying medical misinformation, saying that my words could have possibly persuaded the presidential election. They were saying all kind of crazy stuff, you know, and they're doing this from videos I did from like a year and a half ago. Yeah, I remember 2021, Brother Yosef was going in on some information, all the live streams I did. Are they trying to stop all that, right? So I have to be very careful on YouTube from this day forward what I say, family. I'm still gonna give y'all banging information. I'm gonna try to focus more on the metaphysical stuff. Anybody asks me about cryptocurrency or a lot of herbal stuff, I may not talk about that as much. I'm gonna try to continue to focus on the metaphysical information, family. All right, so that's what you guys are going to see mostly on New Life Tools Forever. Also, in the future, I kind of want to start having an interaction thing on here, maybe. So don't, you know, I may not do it right away, but I'm thinking about that. But I'll definitely be doing that on my Patreon channel. The link to the Patreon will be below. I'll be doing that on my Patreon channel, interacting with them a lot more on that video. So I'm gonna take it to the next level on some things, right? But this is gonna be my backup channel, y'all. New Life Tools Forever. In case they shut down New Life Tools, I worked hard on that channel, gave out some banging information, and I have my information, but I'm going to, you know, make sure that you know, this thing continues, and I just don't get silenced all the way. Rumble, for some reason, doesn't want to upload all my videos on Rumble, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on with Rumble. All my video, they uploaded 7 videos, and the rest are pending. So I'm not sure what's going on. So what I did was went ahead and created another YouTube channel, and here it is, New Life Tools Forever, family. And the first video I'm going to do on here is going to be what is the Griffin. All right, this video has been requested for probably 2 years now, and I've touched on it many times here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I finally want to give you guys the information so you guys, you know, can study the rest of it for yourself, but give you guys a good understanding about what a Griffin is, the purpose of a Griffin, okay? And maybe some of you guys on here never heard of the Griffin before, right? So we're going to break that down to help you guys understand it. We're going to keep this metaphysical information going, all right? So there are many mythological creatures in existence. And you have some very famous ones like fairies, right? They call them mythological creatures. Because and the reason why they'll say these creatures are based on mythology, right? You have other famous ones like dragons, mermaids, right? All these mythological creatures. And I can tell y'all right now, all these creatures are 100% real, right? 100% real. I'm not trying to prove it to you, but that's my opinion. And there's going to be a disclaimer below this video, just to let you guys know, just to cover myself, you know, because there's a lot of people out there hating, I found out as well. So I have to put up disclaimers to shield myself, you know what I mean, and shield the channel. So if y'all see that, that's what that is, you know what I'm saying? Always do your own research. Always do your own research. But in my opinion, right, these things are 100% real. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so those are some very famous mythological creatures that people tend to know about, especially the dragon. Has become a very popular thing recently, right? But there's another creature that people tend to notice, but they tend to look past, that I think is very important and a very powerful creature. And this is a creature I've seen in the spirit realm many times. Different variations of them. You know, but there's certain elements of this creature that makes it a griffin, and I'm going to explain that to you, okay? So the first thing you guys need to know is that a griffin is the perfect balance between the sky element energy and the earth element energy. All right. So it's a perfect variation between the sky element energy and the earth element energy. So what I mean by that is on the earth. So this is what they call a beastly creature, right? A very powerful creature. And what I mean by that is on the earth elemental level, the king of the jungle tends to be the lion or some type of tiger, right? But we call it down here, we call it the lion, right? So a real griffin will always have the body of a cat, right? Either some type of lion creature or some type of jaguar or some type of tiger. It could be a bobcat, right? It could be any type of creature, right? That has the body of a cat. I don't want to just say a lion. The most powerful griffins that I understand of do have the bodies of a lion, right? But to just understand real griffins, they have the body of a lion and the wings of a very powerful bird, okay? They usually have the wings of a very powerful bird, family. And 99% of the time, it's the wings of an eagle, okay? I don't think I've ever seen a griffin with any other type of wings. So once again, to help you guys understand, a true griffin will always have the body of a true pure griffin, right? Will always have the body of a cat. I don't want to just say a lion, but the body of some very powerful cat, king of the jungle type of cat energy, right? And from an air elemental perspective, they will have the wings of a eagle, okay? Wings of an eagle, right? Now, in life, you will see sometimes the griffin on people's, like as a family crest, okay? Sometimes even the Food Lion. There's a food chain called Food Lion, right? Food Lion has a, if I'm not mistaken, they have the symbol of a griffin on as their symbol, right? That's very important because that family must represent something, right? Because I'm gonna break down some secret information on you for you guys on the griffin. So when you see griffins as a person's business or their family crest, right, and especially if it's been around for a very long time, like 100 years or more, it represents something. It represents them being a part of an elite family, okay? But it represents, what it really represents is that that family knows a secret about itself. And we're going to understand why they know the secret, right? And the secret is that they possess something called an immortal cells. They have immortal cells or immortal genes in their body, okay? And it's a certain reason why I'm saying that with the griffin, because griffins don't come around everybody, right? They don't come around everybody. So griffins tend to be around deities and gods, right? You don't hear too many stories where people or humans can call a griffin. Usually if a griffin is given to someone, it's because they possess something that the griffin can, to a degree, attach to, right? And it's a reason why a person's cells are immortal, right? You guys ever see the movie The Immortals? To be more specific, the movie The Immortals, right? When they killed the gods in the movie The Immortals, what did the gods bleed? I'm gonna let you guys think on that for a second, right? What did the gods bleed? The gods bleeded gold. They bleeded gold from their body, okay? I believe it was the movie Immortals. Yes, the movie Immortals. The gods bleeded gold, okay? So, and you will see this in other movies where the gods will actually bleed. They will have gold coming out of their bodies. That's very important to understand, okay? Very, very important to understand. You will see in many movies that the gods will bleed gold, the color gold, right? The color gold blood is a representation of immortality. They didn't just say, oh, let's just make because they're gods, let's just make them bleed gold, right? Let's make them bleed gold. No, they're not doing that just to make the movie look cooler. Somebody in the movie understands the metaphysical science of immortality and understands that when immortality genes are activated in a person, there's a frequency that the genes are giving off. And gold is the main factor that can help a person become immortal, right? Gold can repair DNA, right? Gold can raise the frequency of DNA, okay? And it can help a person live longer, right? It can help a person live longer. Demigods, Anunnaki, right? They don't live forever. Anunnakis, they don't live forever. They have a certain level of immortality because they consume gold. They consume gold. I want to be clear on that, family. So you guys understand. It's all tied into the Griffin. They consume gold. So it's very important. So when you see the food chain, Food Lion, somebody who owns that company, they didn't just pick the Griffin for no reason. Somebody in that company knows that their family has an activated immortal gene, right? And you can have your genes activated and be immortal and be, I don't care what race you are, right? Because all it takes is a certain gene to activate and the cells can become immortal, okay? If that's what it's programmed to do. Gold can help it program, can help you program, right? And I say that because Griffins love gold. They are obsessed with gold, probably even more than dragons. And Griffins can actually smell and they actually can sense gold. Okay, so if you're not an immortal, 9 times out of 10, a Griffin ain't coming around you unless you have an offering of gold. You have something of gold to make a Griffin come around you. Besides that, a Griffin ain't coming around you. They don't come around regular people. If a Griffin is given to you as a gift, and the Griffin won't even come around you unless there's a aspect of your cells or your body that's immortal. You don't have to be a full immortal, right? You can be a partial immortal, what they call beta immortal. Then you got alpha immortals, right? Person who will live up to 100 and something years. No matter what they eat or drink, they can live up to 150 years, 125 years. There's people on this planet today who live that long and longer. This is an immortal line, and the food that we eat today, in my opinion, right? I'm not even gonna say that. Here we go, brother Joseph going in again, right? In my opinion, allegedly, the food that we eat today can stop the immortal, genes. You know what I mean? So, and that's why I be giving y'all the sauce, the science, right? And they trying to stop that. So, gold, if you want to increase your lifespan, gold should be something that you intake. Not even something that you intake. The frequency of gold heals your body. It can make your skin look clearer. It can increase your frequency all over. So just when you put gold even around your neck, your aura becomes stronger. Your aura gets cleansed. Your aura becomes more vibrant. Okay, just from wearing gold or having gold on your wrist or in your ear. So there's a certain reason why the pharaohs would have gold, right? So in Egypt, they had a griffin, the Sphinx, right? And it had the body of a cat and the wings of an eagle, right? But it had the face of a man. It was a different type of griffin, right? And you can see griffins like that. Griffins can have the face of a dragon, but you must have that aspect of a griffin that has the cat body and the eagle wings, or sometimes even a falcon, I've heard. But 99% of the time, it's going to be the wings of an eagle, a very powerful bird, So, and this Sphinx would have riddles, right? And can take you to secrets, and it had knowledge and information. All griffins can do that. They're very knowledgeable creatures, extremely intelligent, right? So, griffins are known to lay eggs in a gold, right? A nest. So if you saw a griffin in real life, it's going to have a nest somewhere that's made out of gold. And it lays these eggs in a golden nest, right? So they know how to find gold and literally make a nest out of it. And they won't even lay their eggs unless it's inside of a golden nest, right? So they sleep around gold. They love gold. So if you ever come across a griffin in the spirit world, God bless you if you come across one in the physical world. Pretty much what it is, family, is you're going to have to, I can guarantee the griffin can lead you to gold. That's what it's about, right? And they won't even come around you. I don't care how nice you are, how much you beg them, unless there's gold involved, right? Unless there's gold involved. So they are very big on that. That's one of the biggest mythological one of the biggest things about one of the biggest levels of information on the Griffin is that they have these golden nests. Okay, they have these golden nests. So activating the DNA and becoming immortal on a certain level is very important. But you know, you may be able to attract a Griffin in the spirit world if you pretty much if you can create an altar for a Griffin. If you're going to create an altar for a Griffin, you don't need much, the 4 elements, of course. But if you're going to, you just can't find a gold nest laying around. And they don't play the fake stuff. So you can't do no stuff where you spray it look like gold. If you're going to do it, family, I recommend you getting a nest, a regular branch nest, right? And I recommend you pounding as much gold leaf, 24 karat gold leaf around that nest to make it gold. That's what I recommend you do if you want to create an altar for a Griffin. And the reason why I would say I would recommend to create an altar for a Griffin, because Griffins can be very powerful for protection. All right. And that's the main thing they're known for as far as protection, right? So if you get one, you have a very powerful protective entity around you, right? So you just can't pray to a Griffin and hope that it comes around you. You got to have gold as an offering, you know, or some type of gold nest, or you must have an immortal gene, right? They don't just come around anybody, okay? Unless a very powerful magician can program a Griffin to do that, you know. I don't know of any that has done that before, but usually Griffins are given as gifts to humans. And if a magician or a wizard has one, usually that magician or wizard is that magician or wizard has an immortal gene, okay, which is very important if you're dealing with the Griffin, okay. So the Griffin is very powerful. I wanted to give you guys a 101 idea of what the Griffin is and how it works. And when you see these family crest, there's tons of them out there, especially ancient old Europe and old in the Middle East, especially in the Middle East as well. You'll see these Griffin. Man, in the Middle East has a lot of family crests and a lot of rings and things like that has these Griffins on them, right? Very, very powerful family. And that is a royal family. That's a family that is an elite to a certain extent, right? And if you see an old trust and somebody has a stamp on that trust and it has a Griffin and it's like 100 years old, somebody probably know that their family carries a certain bloodline. A lot of us carry that immortal gene. We all have it in us, but a lot of ours are not activated unless you know, we've done the work to activate it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, family, that's what a Griffin is. I wanted to get on here and explain that to you. I thought it'd be a good video to do to kind of start out my new channel. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, family. We're gonna be doing it over here. A lot of live streams and stuff gonna be over here now. And I don't know what they're gonna do with New Life Tools. I'm gonna keep it as long as I can. Hopefully they don't shut it down, but if they do, we over here doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, family, subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the channel. And this is Brother Yosef. I love y'all, and I will holler at you guys in the next video. And that's why, let me say this, family, that's why I haven't done a lot of videos, because they keep shutting me out. So for the past month, I've been getting strikes and violations. I'm like, what is going on? So that Mercury retrograde was rough, right? And 2 days ago, I went to go say, okay, let me do a video. I was going to do this video on New Life Tools. Found out I had another strike against me. So I haven't been able to go on there in like a month now. So thank y'all for y'all love, y'all support. We doing it over here now. It's Brother Yosef. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. Peace, family.